is set in Gotham City during the early 1980s. Arthur Fleck is a struggling party clown and aspiring stand-up comedian. He suffers from a neurological condition that makes him laugh uncontrollably at inappropriate times. He lives with his frail mother, Penny, in a rundown apartment. Gotham City, early 1980s. The city is grim, dirty, and full of crime. Arthur Fleck works as a clown for hire with a sign-twirling agency. He dreams of being a stand-up comedian. A street kid snatched his signboard and ran. Arthur chased after him, but while trying to recover it he was attacked by a group of street children. He lives in a small apartment with his mother, Penny Fleck, who constantly writes letters to her former employer, Thomas Wayne, believing he will help them. Arthur sees a social worker and takes 7 medications daily. He admits he feels invisible and miserable. Soon, Gotham cuts funding for social services. Arthur loses access to therapy and medication, leaving him adrift. His only escape is daydreaming. He fantasizes about being on Murray Franklin's, Robert De Niro, late-night talk show, where Murray praises him like a son. A co-worker, Randall, gives Arthur a gun for protection and told him to be very careful. Arthur has a condition that causes uncontrollable bursts of laughter. He carries a card to explain it when people get confused or angry at him. He takes several medications and visited pharmacy every weekend. He spent time with his mother and she always told him that Thomas Wayne is his real father. He starts dating Sophie, a single mother in his building, at least that's what it seems. They go out, she supports his comedy dreams, and she attends his show. But later, it's revealed these were delusions. Sophie barely knows him, in reality, she was never with him. Arthur brings the gun to a children's hospital gig and accidentally drops it while performing, leading to him being fired. Depressed, Arthur rides the subway. 3 drunk, wealthy businessmen harass a woman and then turn their attention to Arthur when he starts laughing uncontrollably. They beat him savagely. Arthur snaps, pulls out the gun, and kills 2 of them instantly, then hunts down and executes the 3rd. He ran away and Arthur begins to feel empowered by the murders. Later he visited his physiatrist and tell her about his dream to be stand-up comedian. Penny insists that Thomas Wayne is Arthur's real father. Arthur goes to meet him, and when he arrives at Wayne Manor, he sees Thomas's son at the gate. Arthur tries to befriend the boy, but the guard steps in, tells the child not to talk to strangers, and orders Arthur to leave. Arthur keeps insisting to the guard that Thomas Wayne is his real father. When the guard continues to insult him, Arthur lashes out and attacks. Later that night, Arthur returns home and discovers that his mother has suffered a stroke. That night, 2 policemen approach Arthur and question him about the train murders. Arthur tells them he has a medical condition, claims he wasn't there, and insists he doesn't know anything about it. Arthur sneaks into a theater where Wayne is watching a movie and confronts him. Thomas tells Arthur that Penny is delusional and had been committed to Arkham Asylum years ago. He then strikes Arthur across the face. Arthur steals Penny's Arkham records and discovers the truth. Penny adopted him as a baby, allowed her abusive boyfriend to beat him, and lied about his origins. Arthur was badly traumatized, which caused his condition. He was thinking to kill himself. Feeling betrayed, Arthur kills Penny in the hospital by suffocating her with a pillow. Arthur fully embraces his dark side. When 2 former clown colleagues visit him and he told him that police will come any time as they have evidence he killed Penny. Arthur murders Randall, the one who gave him the gun, with scissors. He dyes his hair green, paints his face, and puts on the iconic Joker suit, then begins dancing in the street. Suddenly, the cops arrive to arrest him, but he bolts and escapes into a train filled with people wearing similar Joker-painted faces. Arthur is invited onto Murray's talk show after Murray mocks a clip of his failed comedy act on air. Before going on stage, Arthur practices an entrance dance in a now-famous scene on the staircase. On live TV, Arthur admits to the subway murders, rants about how society abandons the weak, and mocks Murray for ridiculing him. He tells the audience, What do you get when you cross a mentally ill loner with a society that abandons him and treats him like trash? You get what you deserve. He then shoots Murray Franklin in the head on live television. Arthur remains on the set, waiting for the police to arrive and arrest him. Riots erupt instantly across Gotham. Protesters in clown masks attack the wealthy, loot shops, and clash with police. Meanwhile, rioters pull Joker from a crashed police car and cheer him on. Arthur, bleeding and ecstatic, stands on top of the car and dances triumphantly as the city burns around him. One rioter corners the Waynes in an alley and murders Thomas and Martha in front of young Bruce Wayne. Arthur is later shown in Arkham Asylum, laughing to himself. When asked what's funny, he says, "You wouldn't get it." In the final moment, he walks down a hallway leaving bloody footprints, implying he murdered his psychiatrist before escaping, or at least fantasizing about it. That's where our recap comes to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out our playlist for more awesome movie recaps.